Well, good morning. Just got down to the build site. Bit of a blustery day today. Maybe not the best idea to be putting a roof on, especially the bloody big panels they have to use, but I'm hoping they're going to start today. We had the remainder of the roofing delivered yesterday from the supplier in Patongkham, and yesterday the guys were working on the steps. So this is what they did yesterday, which is pull the rebar down and essentially getting ready to put the framing up for the steps, and they were bending the rebar for the forms for the steps down there. Also, here's all our roof that was delivered yesterday, and as I speak, the roofers guys have arrived. So let's keep our fingers crossed. But boy, is it windy today. It'll be like trying to lift sails up onto the top of this roof. I don't envy them on that job. Anyway, we'll see how the day transpires. So it's a windy morning. Don't think I'll be wanting to lift roof panels up, but some of those panels are, I don't know how many meters, about 8 meters, 10 meters. Jeez, it's going to be fun lifting them up. But I'm sure they're used to doing it and making it and putting roofs on in conditions like this before. Just hope they put them in the right order. Not like the first day when they tried to put it on and made a mistake. Anyway, let's see how it goes today, shall we? Good morning. It's now Thursday the 20th. This is when we were due to be finished. Yesterday was very, very windy. I understand the safety aspect, don't get me wrong. It's still a bit windy today, not as windy as yesterday. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Apparently they're supposed to be bringing more men here today. He told us 6 roofers will be coming today. Let's see whether he keeps to his word. But it's still a little bit windy. I'll get up on the actual house in a second. But if you look what they got onto yesterday, they've actually finished the stairs. Well, when I say finish the stairs, I mean finish the framework for the stairs going into the house. So yeah, but there's one annoying bit that I've got to address, and once again, check, double check. Now then, I don't know if you can see it, but there is the beam that was installed to support the stairs. Now, if you look down there, there's soil. So the first step will be laid, or the concrete will be laid on soil. And there's very, very little rebar there to support it, strengthen it, whatever. We'll see what he says, shall we? Anyway, take my life into my hands, walk up these stairs. There we go. That wasn't so bad after all. Now, as I said before, there's all the roof ready to go. So let's keep our fingers crossed. But as you can see, the banana trees are moving quite viciously, and the weather is still quite windy, and we still haven't had all the bloody wood frames took out. Anyway, let's see how today goes. Keep our fingers crossed everything goes to plan. If it doesn't, then we'll be back tomorrow, I guess, and Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday, and we won't be here. But yeah, anyway, I hope my estimation is wrong. And there's my missus, the lovely Mon, picking chilies. And once we've established our garden, that'll be a vegetable garden. Well, actually, no, the vegetable garden will be over there. But that'd be Ruby's garden. Well, good morning. It was a busy day, quite productive day yesterday. I didn't finish filming and I ran out of battery on my phone because I put all on time lapse. So anyway, so here's the steps. They're all finished now. A little bit easier to walk up them now. They've gone off now, I think, well and truly. So yeah, that's a bit easier. That's better. And then our bathrooms, they didn't really have enough concrete and that for that from the mixer, so we let them have the lot of stone and cement and sand they've already got. So otherwise they would have had to do it today. So they finished it last night before they left, along with that one. And that framing there, I suspect, will still be there when we come back in October. Because once he leaves the site, I dare say he won't come back and do that. So that's for both the bathrooms, both sides. But it's all right. It's okay. We'll see how well they clear all this under here or whether they bother. But I've got to the stage now where I just want them gone, and I'll do all the nice, pretty fine work. So as you can see, the roof's getting there. I think we might get it done today. The thing I like more than anything else is the fact that all of these, with the exception to one over there, is off. All the wood framing's off, and it gives you an idea of the size of the place. But it's not all living quarters. It's all about the outside space, like I said. So there you go. That's the view I'll have every morning when I get up. Can't wait. But the real work begins when we come back in October. I've come down to the build site this morning for a flying visit to do the end sequence for this video. To thank everyone who's subscribed and given me comments and followed our journey on this phase one of our house build. Also, the other adventures that we've had, not been many, but yeah. So anyway, here we are, the last walk around of our house build before we go back to the UK for 6 months. Now, we had hoped that everything will be done before we left. There's some good news and there's some bad news. The good news is it will be done. The bad news is it hasn't finished. But yesterday we gave Nim his last payment for the house build, but there is one final payment when we're happy with everything that has been done. We're currently not happy with what's been done, so there we will leave 100,000 with my mother-in-law until it's finished. Now, my mother-in-law, she's a lovely lady, but she's a bit of a matriarch, and she's pointed out to us what she thinks needs done, so he can't pull the wool over her eyes. So, let's see what's been done, shall we? And we'll go on from there. So, the ridge caps have been done on the hexagonal front and side and round they've been done on all the ridge caps on the hexagonal. The cap on top has to be finished. It's not quite there, but yeah. So if you can see, hang on a second, on the ridge cap themselves, if I can zoom in, yes, as far as it goes. So the ridge cap itself has been cut along where all the ribs are on the metal roof so that it fits, and hopefully we won't get any water coming in, but we'll see. As you can see, they've uncovered the stairs and we can now walk up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the stairs are wide enough that, although I haven't got particularly big feet, I don't trip. So the only bits they got left to do are these bits here. And that's it. Apparently they'll do that on Monday. So around here, you can see where they put the framing up when they did the round beams there. It looks like a bit of a dog's breakfast. And they also use wood too, and it's stuck in the concrete. So they trimmed, so all on the rest of them except for that one, they've trimmed and got rid of it. But that looks like not very nice. It's not very well finished. So the same thing applies for all the other corners. So there you are. Also, all these pillars, it's a beautiful sunrise. You imagine I've got this every morning to wake up to. You can see a lot of shit and detritus all on there. It's even worse on the bottom. So all of these around the pillars, around the beams around the top, we're not too upset about them, but they're all going to have a skim coat on them because these are going to be visible. We're not covering these up. All the pillars, they're all going to be visible, and where they whacked nails into them to support the frame for the beam, we understand that. It just doesn't look very pleasant. So yeah, that's been done. Anyway, I'll go and show you around the bottom now. So you can see all this along here. Now, under normal circumstances, I guess, well, it will actually, we will cover it up. But we're not told him that. We told him he needs to put a skim coat on all this and clean it up because it's all going to be exposed. All the pillars here. You can't leave it like that. Anyway, we'll see what happens. My mother-in-law is where the overspill here. It just looks horrible. So the end capping on the entertainments area of the roof needs to be done, and the ridge cap on the roof needs to be done as well. We've got the materials here to do that. So yeah, and obviously he's got to clear the site, but apparently he has a problem with his big truck. It's in the garage, it's being repaired, whatever. So that's understandable, but he will clear the site. Like I say, once again, my mother-in-law has said she'll make sure. So yeah, we've got the balance of 100,000. There has been 2 overspends. The first overspend was we shared the cost of the piling. He said it costs a little bit more money to do piling. So that was 30,000 we paid. And also there was some big steel rebar that I think if you watch earlier videos, you'll see that there was 20 mil rebar and it wasn't on the plan. We had to get set. So anyway, we contributed towards that, and that was another 10,000. So we've essentially had an overspend of 30,000. Plus, we paid 5,000 to the welder guy, or give him 5,000 to run the generator, and we also paid the electric, which actually didn't end up being too much because they had to run generators to do the welding, and we didn't have very many people in the Dong Quang camp, which is gone. So in the end, I think, if my memory serves me right, that was about, for the first couple of months, that was about 500 baht because we had people living in the camp. And then after that, it's just been about 100 baht a month. And I said to Mon, we'll just pay it. What's the point? So that gives us another 1,000, 2,000, let's say 2,000, just to make it easy for adding up. So 30,000 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2, that's 47,000 overspend, which on a build of this size is minimal. It's nothing. So we've stuck to budget. So it cost us 2,047,000 baht. Now, I'm a very generous guy as well. Every day I used to go and get drinks for the guys. I used to buy them Pepsi, sponsor, or whatever. There's a beautiful haze in the sky over the sunshine that we can see. Some buggers burning sugar or rice or whatever. But anyway, that's the sunrise we're going to see every morning. Okay. Now, I've had a reply regarding this steel frame. Now, I don't know. What do you think? I did put it out there for suggestions and ideas as to what or how much weight is there. Well, the numbers come in. It is just around the 6-ton mark. I'm surprised. I thought it'd be a bit more. Anyway, there you go. I'll have a look through the comments and see whether I can find someone who's the nearest. There's no price, just a thank you for commenting. So, we're now episode 23, and Mon and I are going home, back to Cambridge. We've loved all of your comments. We've loved all of your subscribers joining us on our journey. We can't believe what's been done within a period of just about 5 months, just under. It's been a bit stressful at times, but it's been a great fun. Thank you for joining us on our journey. I hope that you'll continue to watch the videos that I have coming up for when I get back in Cambridge for our 50% in the UK on our boat in the centre of Cambridge. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. But if not, we'll be back in October to start phase 2 of our house build. And then it's my responsibility to get everything done. My responsibility to order all the materials. My responsibility to organise the staff. Am I going to do a good job or not? Hopefully. But at least I'll be in charge of my own destiny. So I'm going to bring episode 23 to a close. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for all your comments. I've really enjoyed the journey. It's been a bit stressful at times. And I've got a bit umpy at times. But I think you'll agree that we've done quite well for 4 months, 5 months. We started the beginning of November from when we broke ground. So please join us on our flip now back to 50% the UK. I've got some videos planned that I hope that you'll enjoy. And I'm going to go and pack my case now. So until I see you again, back in this beautiful country of Thailand, in our home village of Dong Quan, I'd like to wish you all a big thank you and goodbye!